My name is Michael Wester. I am a pastor of a church, Lighthouse Baptist Church, in a rural town in Michigan. And my goal was to be a CPA. But in that time, I felt the Lord leading me to the ministry, and worked a year as an accountant, then went to seminary in Texas, Southwestern Baptist Theological Seminary. And we got a church in Michigan, and it was my first church, and I've been pastoring there ever since. We're going on 34 years. Well, my intention was not to become an author. What inspired me to begin was my son. At that time, he was 13 years old. I usually say goodnight to my son every night, and I went into his bedroom, and I noticed on his nightstand there was this piece of paper, and it was a poem. And I didn't read it right then, but I asked him, what is this? And he said, well, I had to do a homeschool assignment, had to put something in poetic rhyme, so I chose the sufferings of Christ. And so I read it, and I said, Josh, this is fantastic. And as I read it, I was very moved by how it was arranged and what it said. And I wondered, why was I so moved by it? Because I've read the New Testament many times, I've read about the sufferings of Christ many times, but for some reason, this moved me. And I said, Josh, what if the scriptures were actually put in this form? Why don't you try John 3:16 and see how it works, And so I urged him to do that, and then said goodnight. I went to bed, and I couldn't sleep. All these ideas started invading my mind, and thought, what if the scriptures could actually be put into poetic form, but it be an accurate rendering of the original? Well, I've met some other authors, and they've been intrigued by this book because it's something they've never seen before. I've talked to a few librarians that have stopped by, and I've asked them, would you consider a book like this? And so I've had some opportunities to give them some books and some information on that. So I thought, man, this is great. That if I can get this in libraries, that would be a great thing. I did not write this for myself. I wrote this for other people. I want my whole mission in life is really to bring people face to face with the scriptures, and not me tell them what the scriptures say, but let them look at what the scriptures say to them.